Was good, was good, was goody, man. Welcome to the Wake and Bake with your boy Almighty on Bruh Talk, LA's home of positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? With you, yeah, man. Yeah, we vibing. Welcome. Let's get some motivation in today. You know what I'm saying? The Wake and Bake is a motivational thing. I haven't done this in a little while, so I decided, you know what, let's bring it back. You know what I'm saying? I got some herb for y'all. You know, we're going to smoke it up. We're going to talk it up. We're going to get some edification. You know, I got some things to talk about. And, you know, and everybody that, you know, everybody's interested, of course, hit that subscribe button if it's your first time. If not, let's get to it. Man, so doubt is something that I have been thinking about. Doubt. Doubt is something that has cause I just realized how crazy doubt can ruin stuff. You know what I'm saying? We don't think about it a lot. How we might be confident about something and just a little smidge of doubt can muddy up the whole thought process that we have. I mean literally, bro, kingdoms have been fell by just a little bit of doubt. Like they say, a little chink in the armor. Doubt. How powerful that? It's crazy. I'm thinking, you know, right? How powerful that this little thing, this, and it's always little. It never comes in as a big wave. It always comes in as a little, just right behind your mind. Just, you know, and that little thing, just like a virus, spreads out and contaminates everything you do, and then it just kills everything. It's like a cancer. Doubt sucks. Doubt is a thing, and the crazy part about doubt is that we can't run away from it. Doubt is going to be here. Uncertainty is just a part of reality, right? Because we see with these eyes. Even though we see with these, we still question what these eyes see. We have 5 senses. We try to use all of them, but truthfully, I don't even understand us human beings, to be honest. I think we don't choose one thing. Humans, we go either left or right, and we are constantly going back and forth. We're not that stable on one thing, because doubt, this thing called doubt, oh my God. We understand doubt is a thing. Doubt can ruin, it can fall down your ambition. Doubt can mess you up, right? But how do we conquer doubt? If we know there's always going to be doubt. Airsofter, welcome to the stream. If we know that doubt is always going to be a stranger, welcome to the stream. If we know doubt is always going to be an issue, MCD, welcome to the stream. If we know doubt is always going to be an issue, how do we tackle doubt? How do we evolve past this? Because it's going to always be there. You know what I'm saying? No matter how big your goals are, your dreams are, whatever ambition you have, doubt will always be there. So how do we overcome this thing called doubt? Because we know, we have seen it fall multiple places, multiple people. Doubt, little bit of doubt, just a little bit of doubt. And sometimes it's not even the person itself it falls, it hits the person right next to them. Little bit of doubt. How can we conquer doubt? I've been pondering on this thing. How do we conquer doubt? Nick, welcome to the stream, brother. How can we conquer doubt? And I've thought about it. I realized something. Conquering doubt is just like working out. If anybody that knew me before, if you check my other channel, my vlog channel, you see that I used to be a 225 pound bodybuilder. I used to be huge. Now this is about, I don't know, maybe this is like 150. I lost all that because of, you know, life circumstances and all that good stuff. Not long and short, not being able to work out, not going to the gym. Doubt is like that, right? We have to keep working at it. Our minds is the muscle. Once we stop working our minds, we let doubt take over. We deflate. That's how it hit me. There's no way to escape it. You know how people think, man, I would just one day wake up and be this overconfident ass, No, you always going to have to keep fighting it. It's going to get easier, just like with working out. Like with everything. The first time you do it, it sucks. You might not even understand what the fuck is going on. But you keep doing it. And the more you do it, you realize it takes less time. As it takes less time, now it gives you more time to go in your mind, because now you're doing it automatically. Your body's doing it without you even thinking about it. Now, because you can even go in your mind, while you're in your mind, you're like, let me try some things. This is how mastery happens, right? Repetitive, repetition. You do something over and over again, eventually, you know what I'm saying? And this is literally, I just explained to you the process in your mind. It happens. It's difficult at first. It takes work. Then boom, boom. And that's how we conquer doubt, right? Keep thinking positive. See yourself in a positive light. There's going to be moments where it's going to come in. That little chink in the armor is going to come in. But guess what? Once that comes in, because you're constantly checking your armor to make sure everything's straight. Oh, there's a little chink right there. Oh, let me solder that shit. Let me fix that bitch. You get what I'm saying? So, and MCD says we need to test our mind to be positive in God's name. We definitely need to be. We definitely need to test our mind. MCD said we need to build our minds. This nigga don't. So the mind, is definitely a strong thing. The most important thing. So if we're thinking of doubt, and if we're understanding, okay, let's since MCD is a Christian, let's bring it to the Christian side of things, right? Something happened on a boat. Sorry, bro. While they were in a boat on the sea, right? And Jesus had an answer for, bro. Peter had faith, like most of us in this world. We have a goal we want to achieve. Mind you, I'm using Christian stuff. I'm not subscribed to one religion. I'm just telling you right now. But it's truth in everything, right? I'm using that. But he had faith. He stepped on the water, right? If you don't know the story, if you're not a Christian, this is a story. Just take the story. Forget where it's coming from, right? He stepped on the water because he saw the masters on the water, right? He saw Jesus on the water. He tried to go meet him. He's like, I'm riding with Jesus. He's doing supernatural shit. And he's been telling us we can do the same thing. Okay, fuck it. He sees bro. He's like, oh, shit, let me join him. He didn't even think about it. He just hops on there, boom, boom. Now, while he's, in motion, then he realizes what the fuck going on. He's like, nigga, I'm actually walking on water. Nigga, and it's a storm going on. There's waves, nigga. Woo, woo. And then he starts drowning. And then Jesus comes and pulls him up. But the whole point of this story is, just like most of us, we have our goals, our dreams. We get up there, boom, we get to the thing. Woo, what it is? I want to do this. I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a content creator. I want to be a basketball player. I want to be a bodybuilder. Woo, woo. We get to that thing, right? Things start getting hard along the way. At the beginning, it's good. It's always good at the beginning. You just started. You know what I'm saying? Along the way, it starts getting hard. You start questioning yourself. Man, I don't even know if this shit is for me. I don't even think it's for me. If it was for me, you know what I mean? All these little things start happening. And this is the doubt I'm talking about. While you're thinking about that, it's not like the whole body is thinking, oh, this is not for me. Majority of you just like, I love this thing. I want to keep doing it. While the other part of you, maybe, let's say 20%, 10% is like, man, maybe even 5% like, man, I don't know. This is a little, it's getting, it's not really yielding stuff. I can't make a living off of this. People going to call me a bum. People going to say, I need to get a job. People, right? What I'm trying to do is not going, but as I always say, every person that created something new, all these new inventions, people talk shit about them. You're not going to be the first person. You're not going to be the last, right? So when that doubt starts creeping in, you should understand you're trying to do something new. Of course. It might be new in your life. It might be new in your family. It might be new in your circle. It might just be new, period. But you're trying to do something, right? Why do you care what other people say? You know what I'm saying? They're not living your life for you. They don't, you know what I mean? So what happens? If you let that doubt eat you up, you never get to find out what happens on the other side of that. On the other side of that dream and goal. But if you listen to yourself and shut down the doubt, think positively at all times, even when your eyes are telling you otherwise. Because let's be honest with ourselves. This thing right here, this our eyes, it's good and bad. The superficialness of life. That people, men or women, we're so superficial. All you want is money. All you want is this and that. It's all from here. It's from our eyes, right? But at the same time, we need these eyes. These eyes are also good because they make us, the art we paint, we draw and all that, beauty. You know what I'm saying? So it's ultimately how we use it. But what I'm simply trying to say is this. Every single one of us has the ability to create our universe, create our own world, create whatever goal we want to create, conquer doubt. Because doubt will keep happening. It's going to keep happening. But the only way for us to do this is for us to start training that muscle of positivity. You have to train that muscle of positivity. Why am I saying train the muscle of positivity? Peep this. In this world today, guess what? What stands out? What information stands out the most? On the news, social media, all that shit. Negative shit. Am I lying? I'm not lying. You know it's true. Negative shit stands out most. That's the shit you hear. That's the shit you see more. Negative shit, right? What does that mean? When things are going good, the things that in your mind, negative stuff. Because if you took psychology, anybody that took psychology, outliers stand up in your mind. Basically things that are different from how things normally go. If you're experiencing bad days, that good day is going to stand out in your mind. Your memory is going to pick it up. If you're having good days, that bad day is going to stand out in your mind. If you have a bad, you know what I'm saying? It's just what's different is going to stand out. It's like a basic thing. Even if, you know, it's basic, right? Even, you know, culturally, somebody that's not from another culture comes in, it's just what's different stands out, right? So now, if negativity stands out in the world today, social media, boom, boom, you're picking up, your mind is remembering more negative stuff, right? Eventually, you're going to start experiencing or seeing more negative stuff, or thinking at least that is what the reality is. Now, that negative mindset is going to fuck you up, because now all you think of when you think of something good that you want to achieve, you're going to think of the negative possibility. So what am I saying? If we have positivity, you think positively, confidence is part of positivity, right? You know what I'm saying? So if you think positively, oh, what I'm doing is going to happen. As long as I believe and put in the work, it's going to happen. It might not happen now. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen because I want it to happen. If you can go with that, I can guarantee you it's going to happen. It's just a fact. It's an issue of time. It's always an issue of time. Time is the only thing in this world that I would say that we even have to worry about. Because if you really want to achieve anything, it's just an issue of how long is it going to take for me to achieve it. It's not that I can't achieve. You can't achieve anything you want. This is a fact. It's the only thing is time. So there should not be any doubt in your mind about achieving a goal. The only question you should ask yourself is, how long is it going to take me to achieve that goal? You can achieve anything, I promise you. Don't let doubt, that little chink in the armor, that little fuck you up. Because it will. It's fucked up many before you, greater people than you. You know what I'm saying? So you have to keep training that muscle of positivity. Keep thinking positive. When that doubt creeps in, wipe that shit out your memory. Oh, nah, fuck that. Yeah, positive. Woo, yeah. I'm telling you, it might look stupid. It might sound stupid. People might look at you as an idiot, but it is what it is. That's how you have to, it's a muscle. Everything in this life, repetition gains mastery. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sharp. Sharp is in here. Sharp just said, I just stopped by to say hello before I get ready for a second exercise. All right, brother Sharp. Are you a reggae musician? No, I'm not Peruvian. And then Vlog says he has a good point. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it's you know what I mean? It makes sense, don't it? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We just... what I'm saying is not something that you've not heard before, mind you. We have all heard everything I'm saying. I'm not saying anything new. The reason I'm saying it is just because, well, that's what I want to do. This is me. I'll be thinking this or talking to myself regardless. So if I put it on a camera, I'm like, I shared it. You know, let's vibrate with who's going to vibrate with. You know, bless who's going to bless, and you know, that's how it's going to be. Me myself, I think positive all the time. I don't let. This is Sharp, by the way. He says, I don't let negative and bad things bother me. Do you have to be a strong person Do you have to be a strong person, and how strong willpower to think positive all the time after positive things are going to always outweigh the bad things. See, so I feel like, yes, he's right. You definitely right. Positive things will always outweigh bad things. You know what I'm saying? In a sense, you know what I mean. But this is the it will always outweigh bad things. Fact, just because it's just like light, a little bit of light in darkness. You know what I'm saying? Light travels far, right? But I also feel like, just like also with the light and darkness thing, it's usually that a little bit of light to darkness. For some reason, I don't know why. I don't know if anybody notices that. Maybe it's just me. It seems like life is tougher when you're good. Light always has to fight. Little bit of light always has to fight a lot of darkness. You know what I'm saying? It seems like that's kind of how it seems to go. Like if you choose the good path, it's a slower path. It's not as easy and fast as the bad path. You get what I'm saying? It seems like that is kind of like the story. Then again, I've always said good and bad is always just a human construct. So so I guess we could use it in the sense of favor or disfavor. You know what I'm saying? If you're a taker, you're taking from people, you get immediate reward. If you're a giver, your reward, though, is going to be bountiful and greater, but it always takes time. It's always a labor of patience. And that got me thinking about like being positive. Being positive, I feel like some people give up on it because you don't get the immediate results. You don't see it immediately. You know what I'm saying? Just like as I said, it's not something, but it's something that it builds up, and when it shows, just like with everything, I think that's the key thing I'm learning. As I said, time, patience is the key thing I'm learning. Patience. If you choose the path of good, right? The path of the creator, not the destroyer, you have to understand patience, or should I say, you have to be willing to go through the torture of patience if you're not a patient person. I'm not a patient person. You have to be like, that's just it. You have to, it's the price you have to pay to be good. You have to be patient, because truly your reward is going to be huge, greater, but it's not going to come. It's not going to come first. It's going to come down, like it's going to take its time. I just don't know why it's like that, but I just like how they say the good guys never win, or whatever it is, or good guys come last, or whatever it is. It's when they do come last, they get the bountiful results, they get the bountiful reward, they get the biggest things and all this. While the other person that won that shit first, that shit is usually fickle. They get it first, but it doesn't last, right? Like it's like the tortoise and the hare, the turtle and the hare. You know what I'm saying? The turtle slow and steady wins the race. The hare is trying to cheat and do all that shit. At the end of the day, the turtle still wins because it's smart. All that, whatever the fuck it is, right? Yeah. Anyway. Oh shit! What did put? I'm asking everybody in the chat to keep in your prayers. My mom just called me and told me one of my cousins at my dad's side got killed, and they found him. I think she said they found him laying on his, I think she said stomach. And they think somebody placed him. Damn, prayers, man. Prayers out there to my brother Sharp's relative, man. God damn. Prayers, y'all. I don't know if y'all read that right there, man. The brother Sharp just said, man, that his relative just got murked, man. And shoot, man. Prayers up to, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he's the reincarnating, probably, because I believe in reincarnation. That's one of my beliefs. I believe he's it's basically a reset. All that energy has to go somewhere. It's a reset, new life, new energy, and prayers to wherever his life is about to start up, you know what I'm saying, journeys, guide, blessings, you know what I'm saying, and also strength to the parents, the relatives, because that's the people that's gonna feel it, you know what I'm saying. That's the people that's gonna feel it. Humans, we haven't evolved to that. We are really afraid of death. We still very much afraid of death. And I'm part of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so right now, prayers to them, because a lot of people deal with grief hard, different ways. You know what I'm saying? You never know. You know what I mean? And you can't tell nobody how to grieve. But yeah, prayers to them, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's crazy. That's wild. That's wild. That's some information to get right there at the start of the morning. Man, but now we gotta still stay positive, because as I said, what I'm saying, I definitely believe in I had a theory. This brings me to one of my theories I was talking with a homie about. I'm like, bro, like I don't know this. I've not done enough research. This is just one of my theories I'm throwing out, right? So earlier I was giving me motivation. This is me kind of going into the thinking part, the deep thinking, let's say spiritual part, I guess. So my theory is that how energy, first of all, humans are so scared of death, passing. Like, what I'm saying? I don't know when we got so scared of this. Back in the day, back to early humans, I'm pretty sure they understood it was a transfer of energy. Now we're so scared of it. I don't know what it is, what I'm saying? And I understand, what I'm saying? It's unpredictable. Shit happens, what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just, I can get it. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like if we can not, we can learn to not be scared of the thing and understand it, accept it as part of the process. That's all things. I feel like we will move forward. Then again, my theory, or my, saying to death, is that, of course, reincarnation, right? Because of energy. But if we say we're just reincarnating within Earth, then it wouldn't make sense, because population increase and all that good stuff. You could say, okay, maybe soul split. When someone passes, their soul splits into two, and that's how we keep propagating more people. I'm like, but that might not answer all the questions. But what about this possibility? Now, I'm an anime guy, what I'm saying? And as I said, I take in all the information I'm taking in life, I'm processing it, and I'm learning from it. And the possibility in anime that, how like they move from one, someone dies and they move them to, their soul goes to another world to start up in another realm. I'm like, that is also a possibility, because if we truly have all these planets, and there's so many planets, mind you, from science, right? These planets we know of are the planets that are within this, like they have suns, they have where there's light in the universe. There's a part of the universe that has no light, that people ain't even explored yet. That's the dark side of the universe. On that side, there might be organisms there, or people, for sure not might be. That most likely are organisms or something. Things are living in those. There might be planets and whole galaxies and stuff over there. My belief is that when you pass, your soul goes to another, it's just a game of, resetting every time someone passes. But we never know, and you can't play that game, because, you just don't know. That's why I be like, when people be talking about, man, when people be murking people and shit, niggas be like, oh man, I would not send my worst enemy to jail. I'm like, bro, do you know what you be sending a nigga when you murking, bro? Like, you might be thinking you're sending them to the worst place, and they go into lavish life. You know what I'm saying? So when people be talking stupid about like death, like you don't really know what's on the other side. Everybody's quick to murk somebody. You don't know if you might be sending that man for a better life. You don't know. And they just like, it just, you know what I mean? It's to me, I'm just saying the possibilities are endless. You know what I'm saying? But people just be, you know what I mean? Reverse Flash. What's good? What's going on? Welcome. When people are picking I love your channel because I can vent over here and nobody is going to think negative. All right, man, Sharp, that's how it's supposed to be. It's a positive channel. Like this, it's a channel of empathy. That's literally the whole idea of this channel. And I love the fact you just said that, because that's literally the goal. I'm building a community of like actual, truly empathetic individuals. I'm not saying I don't need them to go crazy, go around the world. Nah, just a community online of people that really give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, not people that's out here spreading some bullshit and just trolling and trying to wreck people's lives and just hurt people's emotions and shit. Nigga, we ain't got time for that shit, bro. Life is too short and too unpredictable. People are dying left and right. We might be the next one to go. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Anybody's expiration date written on their head. You know what I'm saying? So shit, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro, we gotta appreciate everybody, and that's why this channel is here. It's all love, like for real. So you know what I mean? Spin back. Man, hell yeah, man. It definitely is an evil world we live in, brother. Like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, man, we gonna balance this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to sit here and say that I'm not about to sit here and say that, you know, this channel is going to be the change that's going to mastermind the world. I don't need it to be that. That's not my goal. Like, this is me, right? This is me with or without the camera, right? So what am I trying to do? I'm vibrating right now. Everybody's vibrating. I'm vibrating right now. I'm talking. I'm vibrating right now. What am I trying to do? Everybody is vibrating on my wavelength. Synchronicity. I'm trying to get synchronicity. And that's my whole thing. I'm not trying to force nothing. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm not begging for nothing. I don't really give a fuck. Like, nobody in this world created me. You know what I'm saying? So nobody can not, you know what I'm saying? Nobody can undo me. You know what I'm saying? So like, this is how I think. Like, I really do think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I said, the whole topic I started with this today's Wake and Bake was talking about doubt. Sometimes doubt will creep in momentarily, no matter how strong or no matter what way you're thinking, no matter whatever it is you're doing, you're thinking, you're planning, doubt always creeps in. But as I said, just because I'm always on that positive tip, I'm constantly training my positive muscles, you know what I'm saying? And my mind, boom, I just wipe that shit and put it positive, you feel me? This goes to you, to Khan. The world isn't evil, man. It's some of the people in it that's evil and do evil things. I like that. Sharp said the world isn't evil. See, true. But at the same time, the world itself is not evil. But but what he means, and to the word, yes, literally, yes, what you're saying is true. But I felt like what he meant was, the people in the world, and I know, you're just trying to be nitpicky, but that's how I be like that too, exactly how you know. But yeah, truly, the people in the world, some people, and not all people, trust me, like, and truly, like, look at me, I'm here, y'all are here, like, so it's not everybody in the world, but as I said, the world is filled with sheep, bro. A lot of people. Like sheep, you know what I mean by sheep, like followers, people that just follow, you know what I'm saying? They don't, like, the world is really filled with followers. Like, okay, for example, let's talk a little bit. I didn't want to talk about this, but I'm going to talk just a little bit about it, just a little bit, because I'm going to do only 30 minutes today, I think. Like, for example, the debate thing that just happened, you know what I'm saying, yesterday. I didn't watch the debate, but I've kept up with, like, the trending stuff. This is my job. This is what I do: content creation, YouTube, blah blah. And the way I'm thinking about it, people are complaining, right? People are like, bro, these kind of people say they don't want to vote for Trump because Trump da da da, and people are saying Biden is too old, like he's young, da da da. I'm like, bro, why are y'all making it seem like these are the only two people that can run? Are there not other people? This is how much sheep we are in the world, that they're not willing to give any other person a chance. They just only want to focus on these two people, acting like there's no other people there, but yet there are people there. You know what I'm saying? It's like people saying, like, oh, we only got these two options. No, you don't. Like, and that's what I mean by the world filled with sheep. A bunch of people just following the bunch. Like, there's options, but we're only looking at two people. We only want to give two people the chance. Why? You know what I'm saying? And these two people have shown us what they can do already. There are other options that we haven't seen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I mean, like, sheep. Like, people just, like, I'm like, bro, like, is there no other, y'all really look, and people are really just like, man, these are the only two people we got. I'm like, bro, but there are other candidates, ain't it? Like, y'all making it seem like these are the only two people in the whole election. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just, and I'm like, bro, how blatant of sheeple, like, people just move, just sheep out, do we have to be? Like, do we have to look like? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. That shit is wild to me, dog. I'm sorry, bro. Like, it just looks so crazy. I'm like, bro, come on, bro. Y'all just crying over spilt milk. Like, you got two spilt milk over here. And you know what I'm saying? You got some, you know what I mean? Shit's wild, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm cool. Like, that's what I mean by like the world is filled with sheep, bro. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? And unfortunately for them, or unfortunately for me, I'm not sheep. And you know the crazy part about it is that once you gain knowledge, you cannot unknow shit. Like once you are like I've been so like the way I am. Man, you know how many times I've hated being the way I am. I've tried to undo being the way I am, but I can't. Once you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge, that's the price of knowledge. Like knowledge, the price of knowledge is seclusion. You know what I'm saying? Not segregation, but seclusion. The more knowledge you have, the more isolation. The more isolated you get from those that, you know, are not, you know, that don't care about that specific branch of knowledge. Because we all are knowledgeable at different things. But the more knowledge you have about a specific thing, you get more isolated from the other knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So all these people with all that, so you just get isolated. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of my whole thing. You know what I'm saying? The way I look at life is not the way most people look at life. So like my dating, my day-to-day, my communication with people, even my friends, it's difficult because I don't see life just as black and white or as plain or even as gray as people see it. I see it in diverse, like in multiple dimensions and diverse possibility. I really do. I swear to God. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I can accept everybody and just literally accept everybody. I can understand every single person, no matter, like I really can. Like I can accept every single person. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I can understand all your perspective because I can put myself in everybody's shoes simply because I understand that my perspective is really not the only perspective, period. That's that single understanding that what all this thing I'm seeing right now, all this is not the only thing there is. That alone makes me like, you know what I mean? Because I cannot put myself in every other person's shoe. When they tell me a story, I can be like, oh, okay. I put myself in your shoe and say, oh, I see why you did that now. You went through life, you experienced this and this and that and that, and you made this decision. Okay, of course you would have done this because you did that. This is me. You know what I'm saying? And most people can understand that because everybody wants to be sheep. Everybody wants to just follow a certain way. Everybody wants you to think the same way everybody else is thinking. Social norms, social acceptance, whatever what that is. But you know, we in community, we in society, so we have to exist in society. You know what I'm saying? So you stick to the rules and do all that. No, I was just correcting him because I know Sharp, I know you're good. You're good. I use topics, I use things that y'all say to kind of branch into something else. You know what I'm saying? I love to piggyback because, you know, I told you, bro, my brain is like working like that. You know what I'm saying? On OT, overtime. But yeah, man, everybody in here, hit that subscribe button, man. If you're new to the channel, you know what I mean? These individuals are not new to the channel. The individuals that are chatting right now that I'm talking to are not new to the channel. They've been on here, for a minute. They definitely are members of the Fam Bam, which is what I call my chat, what I call my community, the Fam Bam, my family. You feel me? So join the Fam Bam, you know what I'm saying? Join Bruh Talk, LA's home of positive vibes, the most positive channel on YouTube, with your boy Almighty. And of course, hit me up on Instagram. If you have anything you want me to react to, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up on the gram. You can send me whatever, you know, chit chat. You know, I get to that when I get to that for sure. But for sure, add me on there, all that good stuff. What else? I think that's about it. Yeah. All right. Well, I just wanted to come in here and do a quick wake and bake. You know what I'm saying? I know I didn't smoke because, you know what I'm saying. But I definitely, you know, this time, like, you know, the wake and bake is to bake your mind. You know what I'm saying? The wake and bake. At first, I started smoking with the wake and bake, but now I'm moving on to baking your mind. The concept of baking is to bake your mind, have you think, you know, heat up the mind. You know what I'm saying? Start your morning off, you know what I'm saying, motivated and also fried. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. All right, come on, man. So let's say Mario says, I thought you were using the Google microphone for right every verse. Okay, I agree. Enjoy the screen, bro. I'm going to head up. All right, yeah. I'm all right, man. Much love, y'all. So yeah, okay. So yo, hit that subscribe button. Yeah, I'm about to go handle business. I gotta. Oh, I need y'all to send me stuff to react to, by the way. As I always do, at the end of every stream, I give a I give a, what's it called? Star of the stream. Stars of the stream. I mean, of course, we know who the stars of the stream are. Monterey Sharp, the old school gamer, is a star of the stream. And of course, Reverse Flash is the second star of the stream. We appreciate both of y'all. Y'all made this stream work. Y'all made this stream active, entertaining. Appreciate y'all for sure. Big Lon, welcome to the stream. I'm about to get off though. You kind of caught me at the end. Just subscribe, hit subscribe, and turn on the bell notification. I'm gonna be on later on in a bit. But yeah, but our stars of the stream, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Man, the fact that Big Lon just came in when I'm about to get out, it's bad. That's sad, man. You should have came in earlier, dog. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just stay tuned. You know what I'm saying? This is LA's home of positive vibes. You know what I'm saying? This is Brett Talk. I'm your host, Almighty. Appreciate everybody that's been on here. This has been the Wake and Bake. All motivation, all love, all positivity, all empathy, all good vibes. I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Stay mighty because we are almighty. Peace.